Hey guys, so I am back with another video for you. Today's video is going to be all about my favorite beauty products in 2012. So before I start rambling about a bunch of nonsense, I'm just going to jump right into this video because I have a ton of products that I want to share with you. So I'll just go over the boring stuff first, and then I'll go right into the makeup. So the first two products that I wanted to mention in this video, because I've really been loving them a lot lately, is the Cetaphil Daily Facial Cleanser. And it's for normal to oily skin. I used to use the Neutrogena facial bar, the fragrance-free one, because like I've said in the past, my skin is really sensitive. So I have to be careful what I use on my skin. And this right here has completely replaced my Neutrogena bar. I really love this stuff. I use it in the morning, and then I also use it at night to take off my makeup. So this stuff is really good, and I actually want to get the moisturizer that goes with this because I think it would work really well. The moisturizer that I use right now is the oil-free moisturizer with sunscreen, because I have to use something with an SPF, because like I said, I do have sensitive skin. And the one that I use right now, I mentioned this in one of my favorite videos, is the Neutrogena oil-free moisturizer. So I use that in the morning before I apply my makeup, and I also use it at night before I go to bed, after I wash my face. So those are the first two things I wanted to start off with. And the next two things I wanted to go over are my fragrances that I was obsessed with last year. So the first one is the Viva La Juicy, which I just got a new bottle of for Christmas from one of my really good friends, and the Jessica Simpson Fancy Love. These were two of the scents that I was obsessed with last year, and I think I will continue to be obsessed with, because the Viva La Juicy is my favorite. A couple of hand lotions that I keep with me that I got last year was the Cashmere Glow. I actually got this from a friend for Christmas, and I really liked it. The scent is just really good on that one. And then I purchased the Paris Amour, which I didn't know if I was going to like this or not, but it turns out that it's one of my favorites, so I decided to pop that in this video. Okay, so next I will go over brushes, face brushes that I used all year last year. These were the three brushes that I used. This one is the Sigma Large Angled Contour Brush, the F40. It's just a blush brush, and I use this every day to apply my blush. And then the large powder brush from Sigma, and it's the F20. I like to use a brush like this for contouring instead of like the smaller brush, because I just feel like this one just blends out that bronzer just a little bit, and it doesn't give you like that line right here. This one just blends it out perfectly. And then the other brush that I have is my Sigma Flat Top Synthetic Kabuki brush, and it just looks like this. This brush is so soft, and it's perfect for applying foundation, and it just applies it really well. So those were the three brushes I was obsessed with. If you haven't heard of Sigma brushes, give them a try. They're really good. I prefer them over MAC brushes, and I actually will be eventually replacing all my MAC brushes with the Sigma brushes because I really like them. So a couple of eye brushes that I have that I used a lot of this last year was my MAC brush, my 224. It's just a larger like blending brush, and this is just perfect for like the crease and just blending everything out. So that again is the MAC 224. And another MAC brush that I have is the MAC 217. You guys have seen me use this in videos a lot. This is just perfect for it's actually perfect for applying eyeshadow to the lid, and then just getting right in there into that crease. And my other MAC brush is my MAC 239, and this is just the flat eyeshadow brush. It's just to pack the color on the lid. Just a brush like that. The next three brushes are from Sigma. This is the small tapered blending brush, and it is just it almost looks like a bullet at the end of that. But this is just perfect for getting right into that crease right there. It's a perfect brush for that. And this brush, you guys have seen me use a lot, is the Sigma E30 brush. It's just a pencil brush like this. And this is perfect for right underneath if you want to apply liner and just blend out that liner with maybe a shadow or something. It's a really good brush for that. And then the last brush is the flat definer brush. It's the Sigma E15, and it's just a thin brush that looks like that. It's a really, really, really nice brush to just get the liner and just apply it and wiggle it right in between the lashes and the lower lash line right here. It's a really good brush for that. Or if you're going to tight line right above in here, it's a perfect brush for that. So those are the brushes that I used a lot last year. Next thing I will go over is some face products. So my number one foundation is the Makeup Forever, the Matte Velvet. I love the way this leaves my skin. It just leaves my skin really matte looking. It doesn't, I have oily skin, so if I were to use anything that has like a water base or something like that in it, it's just, I'm just going to be really, really oily. So this is perfect. I don't really jump around with a lot of foundations just because I do have sensitive skin and I don't know what's going to work with my skin. So, but I do want to find a drugstore foundation that is good for me that I can use because the stuff is kind of pricey. So I think it's like $36 for this, but it's what I keep going back to just because I haven't found a drugstore foundation that I can use on me. So if you guys have any suggestions, just leave them in the comments below. The next thing is the Revlon Color Stay. This I just used to set my foundation with. And this one is in the color medium. I had light medium last time, but I just thought it was too light for me. But this one just looks like this. And this is also good for taking away the shine throughout the day. So I just leave this in my makeup bag with a little brush and then just pat it on when I get a little oily. The next product is Ben Nye's Banana Powder. I'm sure everybody knows about this. It's perfect for if I apply concealer right underneath my eyes and then want to set it with this. I can set it with my Beauty Blender. So I just wet the Beauty Blender and just set this underneath my eyes. Love that stuff. The next couple of things are going to be blushes. So these are the blushes that I just kept going back to all year long. So the first one is Tarte's Doll Face. It's just a really pretty pink color. Love this color. And the next one is Gingerly by MAC. And then I have NARS Luster. Like that. And bronzers. I have been obsessed with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. The packaging is so cute. Just looks like that. This is a little one that I got over Black Friday, and it was only $10. So it's just the, I think it's just the travel size one, but I am going to purchase the full size one of this because I really like it. And what I like about this too is it smells like chocolate. But it doesn't smell like chocolate when you put it on, so it's not like somebody's going to walk by and be like, wow, you smell like chocolate. And then the one thing that I was obsessed with too was the NYC's Bronzing Face Powder in the color Sunny. And it just looks like that. And I've used this a lot. So those were some face products. Next thing I will go over is palettes that I used a ton, and eyeshadows. So the first one, I'm sure you guys have seen me use this, is the Naked palette. And it just looks like that. So it's got a variety of just a ton of neutral shades in here. So if you do not have this palette, I suggest getting it because it's amazing. And again, that is the Naked palette. The other palette I really enjoyed using was my Inglot palette. This was just a palette I created when I went to Vegas, and the shadows are really pigmented. Like, just put your finger in there. They're so pigmented. Crazy. So, really like that. And the next one is my Lorac palette. This thing is amazing. So this is what the palette looks like inside. And I know that this palette was compared a lot to the Naked palette. The Naked palette has a lot of shimmery shades in it. Sorry, my camera cut out. So this palette is just amazing because it has 8 matte shades on the top, and then it has 8 shimmer shades on the bottom. So if you like using like matte shades on the outer corner and then a shimmery shade on the lid, which is what I like to do, this is a perfect palette for you. So other eyeshadows that I used that I was obsessed with this year was my MAC shadows, and I also really love this Z palette. You can get these from lacosmetique.com. They're not expensive. The bottom is magnet, so your shadows just pop right in here, just like that. And these are all MAC shadows. These shadows are shadows that I will go to every single day. They're perfect for everyday looks. So I have Bamboo, Cork, no, Bamboo, Soft Brown, Cork, Folly, Saddle, oh, I don't remember this color, Brown Down, Soba, Patina, and Sable right down here. So these are perfect neutral shades that you can use every day, and I do use these every day. So those are all the palettes that I used all throughout the year. The next thing I have is lip products. So these ones are by L'Oreal, and they are the Color Rich Balms. Just look like this. These just give you a tint of like a little gloss. This one is like a pink color. This color is called Rose Elixir, and then I have the Caring Coral, which just looks like that. It's a pretty corally color, and they don't, like I said, they don't show a lot of color. They're just a very slight tint with a little bit of gloss. The next ones are by Revlon, and these are the lip butters they came out with. So I have 3 of them. The first one is Lollipop. And this one I wore a lot during the summer. This is a really pretty pink color too. It just looks like that. And the next one I have is Pink Truffle. It's just a really pretty pinky color with a tint of like burgundy or brown almost. And then this one is Creme Brulee, which is a pretty nude color. Those ones are really, really good. And then the next product is also by Revlon, and this was the Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in the color Raspberry Bites. I think I used this in a video. Love that color. The next one was my lip liner by NYX, and this was in the color Prune. Just looks like this. Really pretty, like purple plum color. And then the lip gloss that I have on right now, and I wear this every day, is the Urban Decay's Lip Junkie in the color Naked. And then a MAC lipstick that I wore, that I still wear a lot, is the Luster, the color Luster. It's just a really pretty pink nude color. And the lip gloss that I purchased last year from the Marilyn Monroe collection in the color Fifth. I can never say that. But it's just a really pretty nude kind of see-through color with a little bit of shimmer in it. Okay, so eye products. I have my Maybelline Color Tattoos in the color Rich Mahogany. These are the 24-hour color tattoos. They just look like this. That's the packaging. That's the back of the packaging. I don't even know if you can see that. And this is the color Rich Mahogany, which is such a pretty color. And you can wear these on their own, or you can wear them as a base and apply a shadow over them. Doesn't matter. And then the other color was Bad to the Bronze. These are these were 2 of the colors that I went back and forth. I think I have like 6 of these, but these are the 2 colors that I used a lot last year. And so I thought I'd put this in this video. One of the purchases that I got from MAC was the pressed pigments. These are fairly new, and this is in the color Deeply Dashing. This is such a pretty color. So they're almost like a pigment, but they are pressed, and this color is so pretty. I don't know if you can even see that. How pretty that is right there. Such a pretty color. So I got that, and then the highlighter shade that I use for right underneath my brow bone is ABC Gum from Urban Decay. And you guys have seen me use this a lot. Packaging just looks like this. And I will go over mascaras. So these are the mascaras that I used. I went back and forth with last year. A lot of you seen me use this one. It's the L'Oreal, and this is the one with the super long name. L'Oreal, I don't know. It's the collagen one. Packaging just looks like this. And I also used the Tarte's Gifted Amazonian Clay Smart Mascara. And if you guys haven't heard of the Benefit They're Real lashes, this stuff is amazing. I actually had a full-size one of these, but I went through it all, and I had some points on my Sephora, the VIB, you know, those little cards they give you. But I had some points on there, so I ended up getting one of these because I really like that stuff. But I just hate paying like $26 for mascara, but I will eventually get a full-size one of those again. A couple of the other things are liners by MAC. This one is in the color Teddy. It's just a really pretty brown color. And then another one that I use every day is Smolder. And it's just a really pretty black. And it's great for like placing right on the outer corner of your eye and then right underneath your waterline and just smudging it out because it's so creamy. That's what I like about those ones. And an eyebrow thing that I used last year quite a bit was the Revlon Brow Fantasy in the color light brown. And this is just a pencil. It has a pencil on one side and you just fill in your brows. And on the other side it has the brush, so you can just sweep the color on there. And it's not really noticeable. That's what I like about that, because I don't like my eyebrows looking like they're painted on or anything like that. That look just is not for me. The last three products I have is the Great Lash by Maybelline. It's the clear, transparent gel that looks like this. It actually has like a little, looks like a mascara. Back in the day this was a mascara, but I think it is still a mascara. It just doesn't say that on here. Anyways, I use this for my brows. So what I'll do is just apply this right on top of my brows, and it just keeps your brows in place. So really like that. The next thing that I have is my Tarte Clean Slate 360 Creaseless Eye Primer. You saw me use this in a ton of videos. I really love Tarte products, and this one is really good. I even purchased the Tarte Deluxe Primer Trio, and it has the Clean Slate Poreless Face Primer. It also has the Clean Slate Flawless 12-Hour Brightening Primer, and then it has a little mini of the eye primer in here. And this is only $10. I put it all back in the box for you guys. I've actually used all of these, but it was only $10 during the holidays, so I figured I'd give it a try. And I really like the Tarte Clean Slate Poreless Primer. I will be buying a big one of that. I actually got the Tarte Clean Slate Flawless Brightening Primer, and I purchased that one thinking I liked it, but I don't like it as much as the Clean Slate Poreless Primer, so I will be exchanging it for that one just because I'm not really a big fan of the brightening one. So those are all my products for 2012. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you've tried any of these products, please leave them in the comments below and let me know. I will be back with more videos soon, I promise. And I think that's it. Yeah. So until next time, I'll see you all soon. Bye.